Now, where is it? There it is. I'm a little twisted today. Reason is I'm speaking once again about the lottery. Okay, I look normal. As if that could ever be possible. I can't get off this lottery thing. No matter how much I think about it and how much I dwell on it. Maybe that's why I can't get off it. But this is about people who play scratch tickets. I like to play, and that's who I'm talking to, people who like to play scratch tickets. If you don't play scratch tickets and you say, well, it's a voluntary tax and you want to pay it, okay, good point. And if you say, well, you shouldn't gamble, not a good point. Two good points. But if you say, don't you know they can't be corrupt? That could never happen. I would like to see what world you really live in, because I'm clueless on that. Because at this point in history, if you believe that people are honest and have integrity, you really haven't been paying attention, have you? What's in here? I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. Corruption has been in place since the dawn of time. It was easy back then. Nobody had TVs. There weren't news crews following you around. In those days, anybody followed you around writing shit down that you were doing, you had them off in the back alley, feed them to the coyotes. Nobody could say jack shit about politicians or about anybody in positions of power because they would simply disappear. And that's what freedom of press was all about, because that was still happening right up until the time our forefathers and their wives would be our foremothers, I suppose, started this great nation. Freedom of press, freedom of speech. So I'm going to talk about the lottery the way I think it should be spoken of. I'm skeptical at best. It was the best game in the country, remember? 1999. And then Jane Swift never came on TV and said, we're changing the lottery. Never happened here. Suddenly, when Mr. Cahill, I don't know the guy, probably a nice guy, when he got in trouble because they said he was using lottery funds to make commercials to get elected to be governor, which, nope, they found him not guilty, so I guess he wasn't. When he took over, he saved the lottery. From what? It was the best lottery in America until Jane Swift never said, we're changing the lottery. And then I guess it must have shit the bed if it was in trouble, because if it wasn't in trouble, why would he save it? Something's not connecting. Okay? But I like to believe the lottery's random. That's because I'm gullible as a fuck. The lottery's a lot of things that's not random. We've gone over this before, too. And the biggest red flag about that is, this game is completely random. And remember, we talked about Wall Street, and we talked about the government, and we know what they do, and we know what they've been exposed for doing thanks to multimedia and the freedom of press and the freedom of speech. And sometimes they go a little far. And sometimes they're one-sided. I'm talking to you, Fox News. I love the 5. They have some of the best pairs of legs in news. Are you kidding me? You know what you're doing. So do I. But you remember school? Flashcards. Let's go back to a time when we had flashcards. We're going to do a little Pictured association. You see? The lottery. Big bag of money. Politician. See? Nice little suit. Big phony fucking smile. It's like I'm in the lair of a Batman criminal. And corporation. They, the devil horns, the tail, the pitchfork. Let's not fucking pull hairs here. And we know that when you add them all up, when you add money to a politician, to the corporation, or as I like to call them, the left hand of the devil, it equals the big C word, corruption. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the big fucking. Did I say corruption? I must have put them out of order. The real C word, corruption. And I would like all you dummy people to keep believing it cannot happen here.